Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another U3 podcast. I'm here with my friend, Drake. Say hi, Drake.
Hey, oh, look. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from.
Woo! Who's it from, Drake?
It's from the bank. We have to mortgage off everything we own.
Oh, it's just like when I play Monopoly.
Oh!
Drake wants to talk about kids' TV shows today, right?
Yeah.
So how about you start us off? What kid shows did you watch?
As a children.
As a chilled.
Okay, I watched Blue's Clues. Well, I am a really young kid. Blue's Clues, Sesame Street.
Barney?
Yes, I also watch a little bit of that. And then I watch tons of Disney movies and all that.
Yeah, same. That's about the same for me. I didn't watch as much Blue's Clues, though. I watched more Bear in the Big Blue House. I watched Barney. I didn't watch Sesame Street. That's about it for me, I think, as a really small child. But when I got older, of course, which is what we'll talk about now, is I watched Ben 10, Fairly Odd Parents,
Jimmy Neutron for me.
Oh, how about oh my god, the main character's name is Blue.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember, what's that called? Like Foster's Home for Imaginary Kids?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I used to watch that all the time.
I thought that you were talking about Blue's Clues. I was like, well, the dog's name's Blue.
No, not Blue's Clues. You watched Jimmy Neutron though, didn't you?
Yes, it was pretty sweet. And oh yeah. And then the best thing to ever happen was the crossover between Jimmy and Neutron and Timmy Turner, which is not the name of the actual show. It is Fairly Odd Parents.
Yes, the crossover was cool. I did watch that.
This is the only time I will ever say this word. It was lit. That made my childhood. That was the peak of my childhood.
That's what gave Drake all of his confidence to go through the rest of his life.
Yes.
Was that show.
Yes.
I watched a lot of shows. One show I couldn't watch though because my parents wouldn't let me, because apparently it made me like talk back to them and stuff, was The Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Apparently Mandy,
I like that show.
I know you like that show. Apparently Mandy made me have a really bad attitude.
Well, okay. Well, each your own, I guess. But, like, what I loved about that show, though, is the fact that it was kind of on the darker side, but it was still, like, inviting to kids.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, it was just more of a comedy type of dark type of thing.
Yeah, definitely.
It was rare for the time.
Well, there was a few shows where like had controversial things. Like Dexter's Laboratory had that one episode that is, I don't remember what it was called. What was it called? Do you remember?
It was called like the Rude.
Yeah, Rude Removal.
Yeah.
And it's where like Dexter and his sister was like split up into two different people.
Yeah.
And one was naughty and one was good, and
the naughty ones had like these New Yorker accents, and then the other ones were like kind of on the British side of the accents.
Well, and
it was just like, really?
The rude ones like cussed throughout the entire episode, so it never actually aired in America, and you can only find it if you go on AdultSwim.com. I believe you can still find it.
You can probably find it on YouTube.
You probably can find it on YouTube, yeah. But yeah, they couldn't make that an actual episode because of how bad of content was in the episode. And that reminds me, SpongeBob was very big controversy when we were younger, because a lot of parents didn't like it because they thought not only did it make their kids dumber, but also there was a lot of like rude and kind of grown up material that was funny, of course, to us now, but as a kid, it kind of went over our head, but some parents thought that was not appropriate for a kid show.
Yeah, and then back to Dexter's Laboratory. Okay, so there is a scene where the mom is bending over, and then written across her tuchus is Tad's trophy. I'm like, well then, go dad, I guess.
Well, think about SpongeBob. A lot of people thought it was too inappropriate for kids, but it originally was an adult show. It was supposed to be on Adult Swim. But they found out that so many kids wanted to watch it because it was like cute little sea creatures that they ended up changing it all.
And then I think they were supposed to be the 7 deadly sins, actually. Patrick was... No. Mr. Krabs was greed. Patrick is the sloth. Squidward is a jerk. And then Bob is naive.
Maybe.
I think it was something like that, but I'm not sure.
But yeah, and so, but just by the names of it, you got Krusty Krabs, you got Bikini Bottom, Sandy Cheeks. I mean, like, these are all play on words. Goo Lagoon.
The Chum Bucket, which if you take out some letters in that, oh my.
Yeah, exactly. So there's a lot of things, and there's a lot of morbid things about it. Like the Krusty Krab, Krabby Patties.
Oh my god.
Which is made out of crab.
Wait. Mr. Krabs is the only crab in town.
Mr. Crab is the only crab in town.
Because he makes the other crabs into Krabby Patties.
And now you've got it, son. And the whole building is a crab trap. That's what that building is. It's a crab trap.
It's so morbid.
Exactly. And so, like, there's tons of things about that different shows, especially SpongeBob, that is like that.
I'm trying to think. Courage the Cowardly Dog
that
also
was messed
took
up
on some heavy topics. On the very first episode ever aired, it was about this cat who her boyfriend abuses her physically and then mentally as well. And then he ran some type of gang, and then she left him, and then she was off with another female cat because she realized she was a lesbian. And then I'm like, that's a heavy topic for kids. Oh my god.
Yeah, definitely. And there was a lot of time where like there's like this mean cat that like smoked a caterpillar or something.
Yeah.
And like got high off of it because everything would go all weird whenever he smoked it. Oh, it was so weird.
And then the weirdest parts throughout the show, it would randomly go, courage. Creepy things, man.
And then, well, not only that, I always felt bad for Courage.
Yeah, because he is just this lonesome dog.
He's a poor little puppy dog
in the middle of nowhere. That is what the actual place is named. And then Eustace is a jerk, but I think the reason why is because he went to war. And then Muriel is your classical freaking type of blonde. She has no clue what's happening, but she is really nice and really sweet. So
she always, I always liked her.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of like conception around that say that the entire that entire thing is all in Courage's head or something, and he's actually like really anxious and like has a lot of problems and stuff
because he's a small dog.
Exactly.
Which,
and so
that is a mind of a small dog, because I feel really bad.
And so all these things are actually just happening in his mind, like all these creatures and stuff is really just like small little things that happen in everyday homes.
Yeah.
But he's getting so afraid of them and stuff. So that's kind of a sad way to look at it, but kind of cool too. Kind of cool. And it always makes you wonder if like creators of these TV shows actually mean for these things to happen. Kind of like we talked about before, the Pixar theory, which we still need to do a podcast on the Pixar theory.
Well, that will be for next time though, buddy.
But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff. I don't know.
Oh yeah, and then there were spin-off Oh, wait, okay. I will talk about Planet Sheen a little bit later on, but my sister used to watch Tora all the time.
Okay.
And then that's the only show she watched, so all she used to talk was in Spanish.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, you can't do that. And then she couldn't watch Torah anymore because she apparently knew English.
Wow, she talked more Spanish than English?
Yeah.
That's fine. Well, looking back at it now,
though, it is way
though,
too much English. Oh my god.
looking back at it now, though, you almost wish that she would have learned both and became like really fluent in both. I know. I wish I would have done that.
Mm-hmm.
And like when I have kids, I think it would be a great idea to teach your kids both Spanish and English, especially because in a nation that is getting more and more Spanish-speaking people and stuff, and it's becoming more of a common language to use. It would be very convenient for everyone to know all these different languages, especially the best time to teach them is at a young age. You're going to talk about Planet Sheen, spin-off of Jimmy Neutron. Go.
Oh, yeah. Carl and Sheen had their own spin-off show called Planet Sheen, I think?
Yes, Planet Sheen.
Yeah, it was a weird show. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it had, like, talking monkeys.
And like, these slug type of people that, like, Carl hung out with.
It was really weird.
It was like, oh, man, drugs.
Paul. Let's talk about Paul.
The three-eyed hunky at the ending of every episode.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Paul.
What was with that?
You know, I don't know.
Yeah, that was so weird. It was cool and everybody knew him. And when you said, hey, you know the three-eyed monkey, everybody would be like, oh yeah, Paul. Everybody knew him. But why was he there?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. I don't know either. We were talking about before this episode a few different things. We were talking about what our sisters watched, which you came up with Dora and stuff. I don't really think I said what my sister watched. She was really big into like those Disney shows like Hannah Montana or iCarly, which is Nickelodeon show and stuff. And some of those actually weren't too bad.
Yeah.
But did you hear that they're coming back with the That's So Raven spinoff?
Oh yeah, it is her in the future, like.
Well,
it's like technically now.
Technically now, yeah. And it's like Raven's back, like Raven's home or something.
And then her son is like psychic as well. That is.
Oh yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a lot of hype around that, especially because it was such a big show when we were younger.
Yeah.
So we'll just have to wait and see what that turns out. Is there anything else you want to talk about, Drake?
Well, Boombas.
Oh my God.
The weirdest show you will ever see. This is all of the drugs combined.
If you don't know what Boombas are,
your life is great.
Your life is better than ours. If you want to know what Boombas are, just look up Boombas on YouTube.
Boomba Kids.
Boomba theme song. Boombah. Boomba. Look that up.
Scary.
It's some scary stuff. I agree with that.
Boomba. Boomba.
Leaving you on that note.
Boomba.
Oh my God. Well, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful Sunday. It's beautiful where we are.
Mm-hmm.
I hope it's beautiful where you are too. And if not, I hope this will lead you up. Just like you. You are gorgeous. All of you. Every single one of you. I don't think anybody wants to kiss you, Jake.
Okay. I completely understand.
No, it's okay, buddy. I didn't mean that in a hurtful way.
Yes, you did.
I hope you guys all having a wonderful day. We'll see you on the next YouTube podcast or UC podcast. Say bye, Drake.
Goodbye.
That was so stupid.